What it do, Diamonds Dry Wig? It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's ALLTEA All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 11, Episode 10 review. Okay, so the episode begins with Sierra and Renni meeting up at I think they was at a candle making store or perfume making store, one of those types of stores. And Sierra in her confessional, hold on, let me take a sip of water so I can get prepared. It's been a few weeks since I did my Sierra voice. So Sierra in her confessional says, "Today I'm meeting up with my girl Renni because that's my friend and she been going through a lot lately, and I just want to make sure my friend is okay because we got to stick together and help each other." So then in the scene, Sierra says, "How do you feel like where your personal headspace at?" And I'm like, say that again. You just asked this girl, how do you feel like where your personal headspace at? Well, who other headspace would it be, Sierra? Sierra need hooked on phonics. Oh my God, what is going on up there? Spaceships and UFOs and unicorns and Tyrannosaurus Rex. What is going on in that brain of hers? Because she's scaring me. She's really making me worried. So Renni says that she still is reeling from her mother's passing and everything. And of course, that's understandable because she feels she wished she had more time. And, her and her mother, before she became really, really ill, had a very contentious relationship. So they missed a lot of time with each other. So Sierra was like, that's why we have to cherish every moment in life, not beefing with people like Amy at Madmita's event. When was you gonna tell me? Because I heard about it. And I was like, Renni, get into the MFing office. What does that mean? What office? Is it the principal's office? Is that what she was referring to? Because I literally don't know what Sierra be talking about. So Renni tells her that Amy was real disrespectful and that, she was trying to be the bigger person, trying to be an adult. It wasn't the right setting. They were just talking about making a good example, as women in the industry. But she was like, she should have gotten touched that day for the way that she was talking. And I was like, Lord, the reunion is going to be a mess between them two. So Sierra was like, I just want to kumbaya. The Amy's and the Ericas, they get on your nerves and all that. I don't feel like stressing and beefing. So then in her confessional, she say, so Renni told me she had beef with Erica Banks and Amy in the past. Clearly it went left with Amy, but Renni feel like she can make it up. But I really feel like she can make it up with Erica. So then they flash back to, I guess Renni was at Sierra's house or something. And Sierra was like, you don't have a problem with Erica Banks, do you? And Renni was like, I just don't do weird-ish. We ain't friends or nothing, but you still be under me and my fiance's pictures and everything. And y'all slept together and you never told me about it. And I was like, oh. So I'm like, so Erica slept with your fiance before y'all was together, and then she tried to sleep with you? Oh, y'all was about to become sister wives. Y'all was about to be a throuple. She was trying to take down the whole clan. Okay. So, back in the scene, Sierra in her confessional says, I'm really tired of fussing and fighting with females that look like me. So hopefully it can be some type of unity in our community. And oh my God, that rhyme. But it can't. Sierra the type of person that would get extreme joy out of like reading The Cat in the Hat. I'm gonna have to get on here and read The Cat in the Hat in Sierra voice because oh my God. So Sierra says to her, I want you and Erica to have a conversation. And Renni says that Erica unfollowed her and she doesn't know why. And she feels like since Erica and Amy are friends, they probably egging each other on since they don't like her and being fake. She basically feeling like since y'all don't like me, y'all gonna be cool, you know, typical op type stuff. So Sierra was like, I know how you be feeling and I know I be kind of taking their side, but at the end of the day, I like them. They cool, but me and you like family. I love you. Y'all need to have a real conversation. Two grown people together. Like, I want to take Sierra seriously because she's trying to actually give good advice, but it's coming from Sierra of all people. So Scrappy visits Erica at her new boutique. Congratulations. And he brings up the argument between her and Bambi at the bistro reopening. So Erica in her confessional says that Bambi was the one behind all the drama between her and Scrappy over the years. And that includes the allegations. I call cap on that. Like, if you really truly believe that that girl was the main basis that you and Scrappy didn't get along all these years, Erica, please have several. Please, 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 please. Because you was having problems with this man before she even got with him. Y'all was beefing and going back and forth. You was saying he wasn't paying child support and all of this, and he was broke and all of this stuff. Like, girl, stop. Stop. Don't try to make it seem like everything is Bambi's fault. Did she contribute? Probably. Yes. But she wasn't the one just spearheading it. And at the end of the day, let's just call a spade and say she was the one that was trying to incite drama. He allowed it. So don't try to negate everything. And then at the end of the day, you said out your own mouth that he tried to take that information and get sole custody of y'all daughter. Bambi didn't do that. He did. If that was something that he really truly didn't want to do, he wouldn't have did it. She can't make him do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Erica, bye. So Scrappy is mad that that Bambi even brought up the whole allegations, and tells Erica that Bambi feels like he did her wrong and he was cheating. And she was like, well, did you cheat? And he was like, no. I mean, well, you know, texting and, you know, I had Shawty come to my hotel room and this, that, and the third. Like, yes, sir, that's cheating. That's cheating. And he even admits like, yeah, that is cheating or whatever. But he says that that's not the sole basis of them getting the divorce. They were having other issues outside of that, mainly because she don't appreciate him and all of this, that, and the third. The same stuff he was saying about Erica all those years ago. She don't appreciate me. She don't do nothing for me. She don't even rub my back or cook for me, nothing. She almost let me die in the hospital for my asthma attack. You almost killed my baby. You left him for dead. You left him for dead. Like, I'll never forget that. So, Erica asks how he feels about Imani's Instagram post, you know, everything that went on earlier this year when Imani was on her Instagram live and somebody asked about Bambi and she said, why y'all keep asking me about that lady? Stop asking me about that lady. Scrappy says he don't feel like she said anything wrong because she said the same thing about him at one point. So Erica says that at this point, she just gonna step back and let him be daddy. And I was like, that's what you should have been did. You should have never got involved in that situation because it didn't have anything to do with you. Not one bit. Not one bit. So you played yourself on that one. So Bambi, Sierra, and Erica are all at Bambi's house having a girls' night. And they discuss Safaree and Amada and how they together and how he bought her babies Rolex watches and all of that stuff. I'm loving how they timed this episode to coincide with the season premiere episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami this week, because that's exactly how this season jumped off with the whole Amada and Safaree dating and the Rolexes. And so they timed it perfectly. Magnifique. So Erica says that it's insane that he can do for her kids, but didn't do nothing for Maji's birthday. He didn't even remember Legend's first birthday. Now, I follow Safaree, and for Maji's birthday, I remember he got her this great big old custom cake. He had balloons and stuff all over the house. I don't know whether or not he got her gifts or whatever, and they just stayed at his home, which I'm pretty sure that was the case. And then for Legend's birthday this year, you all know I showed you the video of the great big old Elmo themed party that he did for his son at his Miami house, and it was filmed for the show, and Erica was there, and she got on social media thanking him and saying how great of a dad he was, this, that, and the third. So they then bring up how they feel like Safaree is using her kids, Amada's kids, to get close to her. And Erica says that he did the same thing to her, that, you know, he used her son King to get to her, but then after they got married, he stopped, you know, doing stuff with him and stuff like that. And King found that it was fake, and that was the reason why he didn't want to come live with them. And you didn't pay attention to your son saying this. If you saw this, you let it go down. Like that wasn't a red flag to you, that just stopped and ceased all of a sudden when y'all got married. Like, Erica don't take accountability for any of the mistakes that she made in this relationship. It's, yes, Safaree has done some trash things. Never negate that. But you let a lot of stuff slide. A lot of stuff. Like, so, girl, So, she tells them that in February, he came to her house with no shirt on, crying with his hoochie daddy shorts on. I wouldn't even be able to take him seriously. You come up to my house, popping up with no shirt on and some hoochie daddy shorts on, crying. Like, what is this? What is this? And so she said that she was wondering if God was low-key answering her prayers and that maybe he had changed. Well, you just said it right then and there. She was wondering if God had low-key answered her prayers. Your prayers were that he would get it together and y'all could be back together. If you felt this way, why did you divorce him? Were you trying to make a point? Were you trying, like, I'm not understanding this, because it's obvious that you're still in love with him. Y'all still messing around. So you shouldn't have divorced him. You should have stayed with him and tried to work it out. Because, like, what are you doing? Like, all of that yipping and the yapping you do on social media saying he this, that, and the third. He's such a horrible father. He's such a horrible dad. He's such a horrible husband. But yet and still, you then admit in this scene that you still smashing him. So he can't be that horrible of a father and a husband if you still laying down with him. Make it make sense, fool. Make it make sense. So she then shows the girls a picture of them laying in the bed together, and they look naked. And she said that they didn't have sex, though, because she was on her period, but he ate her out instead, and that he insisted. This is why I don't go around just kissing anybody. Like, so Amada over there with Erica bloody vagina in her mouth, like, disgusting. So then Erica reveals to Bam this big secret that she and Sierra been holding between each other. They ain't even tell her. They took off the group chat for this. And I would have felt some type of way, because why y'all keeping secrets from me? Like, what's the tea? I thought we was all three besties. You better look at that, Bambi, how they kept you out of that. They might be a little bit closer than they are to you. But apparently Sierra called her on March 17th, telling her that Safaree said he wanted to be in a relationship with her. So apparently Sierra was letting him know all the messed up things Eric was doing. And he was texting her. He was like, I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you. It's important. It's important. And then she said, she called him like, what's up? Is something wrong with Erica? Like, what's going on? And then that's when he allegedly said that he want to be in a relationship with her, and he like her, and he thought she knew, and this, that, and the third. But my thing is two things that I found a problem with. because she says to Erica, you know, that she was sorry that it took her a month to tell her because she saw all of the things that Erica went through when they were breaking up and going through the divorce, and how depressed she was and how much weight she lost and all this, that, and the third. I have a problem with that. Ain't no way you're going to keep that to yourself for a whole month before you tell me that my ex-husband tells you, my best friend, that he want to be with you, and you wait a month to tell me. You should have been calling me right then and there with all of that. As soon as he said it, or I would have clicked over and called right then and there. You said what? Tell her what you just said. What you just said to me. Because this making me feel like you was trying to get your lie straight or something. Like, I understand that you supposed to have been so-called concerned about me and my well-being, but how would y'all feel if y'all was in Erica's position and y'all best friend didn't tell you something like that until a month later? I'm going to be looking at you sideways. And then my other thing is, y'all want to sit up here and say, Safaree this, Safaree that, he a deadbeat daddy, he a deadbeat husband, he ain't this, he ain't that, he manipulative, and all of these different things. But yet and still, you were going to him, talking to him about your relationship with Eric. Why are you even having any type of communication with this girl ex-husband? Make it make sense. When y'all sit up here and dog him to no end, why are you even talking to him? That's another thing that none of y'all make sense. None of y'all make sense. None of y'all make sense. All of y'all seem like y'all lying. Like, what is going on? Because first of all, I'm not going to be sitting up here having no conversation with my best friend ex-husband who so-called dogged her out and still dogging her out and not doing nothing for his kids and all of this stuff. Why would I then be on the phone with him talking to him about my issues? Come on now. Cap. So, they then say that they're going to confront Safaree about it and calls themselves the mean girls, because you know that's what everybody called them on Instagram and social media and everything. And I was like, y'all look stupid. Y'all really look dumb. Like dumb. So 2 hours later, apparently, Erica and Bambi, that's when they got into it on social media. And Bambi put it out there that Erica allegedly, Imani. And then she goes to say in her confessional, I never wanted to get that out there. I never wanted to put that out there. But Erica was dragging me all over the internet, and I had to let her know it wasn't going down like that. Girl, didn't nobody put a pow to your head to make you do it? If you didn't want to put it out there, you wouldn't have put it out there. You could have came to her about anything else on social media. You had already said that to her in person. So why say it to her on social media when it has this young girl involved? You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense, Bam. You were being petty. You were being ignorant. You were trying to, like you said, get back at her because she was dragging you. You don't know how to use your words in other ways. Or how about you just say nothing? Because y'all grown 30-some-year-old women up here arguing on social media like some buffoons. Like, make it make sense. So, Scrappy is having a pool party. Jock, Chaotic, and Safaree are there. Safaree says that he is living his life. When they asked him about why he bought Amada's twins Rolexes, and he was like, I think people tend to forget I am single. I'm not married anymore. I owe nobody any explanation about what I do for whomever. Because I don't believe Erica when she sits up there and says that man don't do for them kids. I don't believe it at all. Like I said, people can post whatever on social media, but it's obvious he has a relationship with his children. He loves his children. He always has his children. And they have a great relationship with each other. And he does for them kids. So I'm just like, I don't really know. And at the end of the day, you divorced him. You divorced him. He didn't divorce you. You divorced him. So you don't have a right to be mad about where his money go. As long as he taking care of your kids, then stop it. So he says that, so Scrappy, they get on the whole Scrappy Bambi and Erica situation. He says that he went over to the Bam's house that same night everything went down to talk to her, and she recorded him that night. I thought when I did the whole reporting on that when it happened that was an old audio tape. No, that was from literally that night when everything went down. She recorded their conversation on her phone and then posted it on social media. You's a dirty dog. You's a dirty dog, baby. So Chaotic says that Amada don't even want to claim Safaree, and she didn't want to claim him in Jamaica, and that Safaree and Amada were having relations before Jamaica and while they were in Jamaica, and she told him that 2 weeks prior. So that's why she was going so hard and protesting. I ain't never been with him. I ain't never did this. I ain't never did that. Because you was trying to keep it on the low, and you ain't want nobody to start sniffing around. Like, you can't trust nobody nowadays. And it's not even about trusting. It's just like, why lie? Why do all of that? Why? Like, you look crazy now because now everybody know you was lying the whole time. So now ain't nobody gonna believe you in future situations when you get to lying about who you messing with and who you ain't. Oh my God. So Diamond then pulls up on Scrappy, child, with the driest of wigs, child. Like, I don't know who installed it. She probably did herself. We all know Diamond ain't got no money like that, child. I don't know why they had her pull up in a Lamborghini that we all know ain't hers. Like, what is going on here? She can't even afford to get a good install. How she gonna afford this Ferrari or Lamborghini or whatever it was? Stop with the cap. So Safaree and Chaotic start chanting, Scrappy's finally happy. Scrappy's finally happy. Child, I was cracking up laughing because they gonna mess around, and then when he get an attitude with her or whatever, it's gonna be she don't support me. She cheated on me. She left me for Soulja Boy again. Like, it's gonna be everybody else's fault all over again. So Scrappy says that Diamond looks good, but he wants to get through his divorce first before he take it there with her. But if he was divorced, he would get at her aggressively. And I'm like, what you mean? You already been cheating on her. Just because you so-called ain't slept with her yet don't mean nothing. Like, you still were cheating, so you might as well go ahead and take it all the way now. It don't even matter. So Diamond admits that yes, she is a flirt and she do be flirting with him, and she mocks Bambi about, Bambi feeling some type of way about them and all of this and accusing him of cheating. And she was like, oh, poor baby. And I was like, that's not cute, Diamond. It's really not cute at all. You sitting up here not feeling any type of empathy for this man's wife that you were flirting with and talking to and going to his hotel room. Like, you're totally out of line. So don't be surprised when he turn around and do the same thing to you and want to get the crying. Don't be surprised when Mama D get on social media and say that you got a smelly vagina again. Say you need monostat. Don't be shocked and surprised about any of it. So Scrappy says that, tells her that Bambi sent her goons after him, the tight face squad. Because we both know Sierra and Erica, baby, that has so much done to their face. So Diamond says that she's going to address New Face, a.k.a. Sierra, and Space Cadet Erica, because she tired of them running their mouth. And I was like, well, okay, I want to see how that's going to go. So she says Bambi was trying to be her friend back in the day when they were together. So she's probably paranoid, thinking, I guess, that she gonna mess around with him now. But I was confused about that because it's like, okay, she was trying to be your friend 11 years ago when y'all were together. But what that got to do with, it ain't like she tried to sleep with Scrappy or was with Scrappy then. So I'm confused, like, what point were you trying to make? I was very confused by that. So Diamond says she should be happy that you even wifed her up, because no one was taking her seriously after that whole Benzino in a hot tub situation. Renni meets up with Erica Banks, child, and Renni tries to be cordial when she pulls up, but Erica cuts straight to the point and asks her why she was hitting up her man Finesse to work. And Renni says that she stopped talking to him when they got together, and like she never tried to do anything with that man. It was never nothing like that. So Erica says that he told her something different, so there was a misunderstanding. And Renni says that she should have reached out to her, which I agree. Like me and you been corresponding on DM, text messages or whatever. It ain't nothing but a simple question instead of sitting up there getting an attitude, assuming, going off something that somebody else said. And you could have just came to me and asked me the simple question and I could have gave you an answer, but you wanted to block me and do all of this extra stuff. So Renni says that she should have reached out to her, and Erica says that they weren't really close like that. And Renni shuts that comment down and says, you asked me, could you eat my vajayjay? But we weren't close. Like, make it make sense. If you could say that to me, then you can hit me up about a Negro. Meanwhile, you slept with my fiance and was under our pictures doing all kinds of stuff after me and him got together. And now, like I said, I 100% agree with Renni. Like, if you can sit up here and ask me, can you eat my box? You can come to me and ask me, was I messing with your man? Like, come on, girl. Stop with the foolishness. That was some little girl behavior. Now, the part where Renni's talking about she slept with her fiance and was under her pictures and stuff. What was she under y'all pictures doing? Like being, trying to be funny? Like, what was going on? So Erica was like, why would I come tell you that I smashed your fiance? And Renni was like, that's fake as F. You're doing weird-ish to me. I didn't do anything to you. Now, I agree with Renni on this. If once again, you're trying to get intimate with me and you don't even think that it's appropriate for you to tell me that you done smashed my man, so you was gonna take both of us down? Like, like, what are you trying to do? And you try to get all the notches on your belt? Like, that's weird. Like, huh? So, Erica was like, I don't give a F about that. And Renni was like, well, what do you give a F about? And Erica was like, everything but you. And Renni in her confession was like, the baby hairs have definitely moved past her eyebrows and into her vision because the B can't see clearly at all. So Erica says that they're on two different levels. She was saying she's here and Renni's down here. And I was like, girl, that's so circa Real Housewives of New York 10 years ago. Try something different. So Erica was like, you need a cup of wine because you're in denial and you need therapy. You need some help. Now, mind you, it was revealed that this girl's still reeling from her mom's, passing. Like, she has been struggling with her mental health. And I think that, she had already said earlier in the episode in her confessional that she tired of, people coming to her sideways. Like, no, she wasn't going to let her slide like she let Amy slide. So Renni gets upset, honey, and throws her glass of whatever. It looked like a glass of milk. Was that milk in her glass? Like, what was that? But she threw it on Erica's face, baby, and drenched her. Erica goes to stand up, and Renni went over there and boom bopped her in the head so fast. I don't understand why VH1 ain't showing it, child. Like, those days of not showing that type of stuff is over. VH1, catch up. We got Zeus Network and everything else. Like, if y'all want to compete with those types of subscription services, y'all got to get with the times. I mean, we wanted to see that punch because it looked like she knocked the wind out of Erica. She knocked them baby hairs straight. So security comes and break up the altercation, and Renni was like, I got therapy for you. So Renni calls and tells Sierra that she knocked Erica in her face, and Sierra was like, Renni, you need to apologize. And she was like, nope, I'm not. Like, she was talking crazy and I had to show her crazy, period, point blank. And that was the end of the episode. This was a great episode. I got to say, from beginning to end, it was so many secrets revealed, drama. This was prime time Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This was a great episode. A+, okay? Let's talk about everything that happened down below in the comment section. Answer all of the questions. Who do you think is right in this situation, Renni or Erica? What do you think about Sierra now telling Erica that Safaree so-called tried to holler at her? What do you think about Sierra talking to Safaree about her relationship with Eric when he's treated her friend allegedly so bad? Let's talk about it all. Do y'all think that Bambi was wrong for putting Erica Dixon on blast for the alleged allegations? I just realized there's 3 Ericas on this show. Like, oh my God, why y'all cast so many Ericas, child? And they all spell their name the same way. Lord Jesus. Anywho, let's talk about it all down below in the comment section, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.